Now, the intellect is far more socially oriented than is generally understood. Some of this, again, is difficult to explain, but in a fashion, the intellect is a cultural phenomenon. It is amazingly resilient. According to the belief structures of any given historical period, it can orient itself along the lines of those beliefs, using all of its reasoning abilities to bring such a world picture into focus, collecting data that agree and rejecting what does not. Obviously, the mind can use its reasoning abilities, for example, to conclude that there is a single God behind the functioning of the world, that there are many gods, that divinity is a fantasy, or that the world itself springs from a reasonable source. Like statistics, reasoning abilities can be used to come to almost any conclusion. This is done again by considering only the evidence that agrees with a given system's premises. This flexibility allows the species great variation overall in its psychological, cultural, political, and religious activities. When any system of reasoning becomes too rigid, adjustments are always made to allow new information to intrude. Otherwise, belief systems would never change. Your species shares with others a feeling of kinship for its kind. There's a great give and take of ideas leading to a consensus, generally speaking, on what is considered a reasonable picture of reality. Many experiences have been frowned upon as eccentric behavior due to regimented belief systems that narrowly define sanctity. The intellect, I want to stress, is socially oriented. It is uniquely suited to react to cultural information as it wants to see the world as seen by others' minds. Through that process, it helps form your cultural environment, the civilization you are justly proud of. The intellect then helps your species translate its natural purposes and intents into their proper cultural context, so that the natural abilities of the individual can benefit the civilization of its time. These purposes and intents literally change the world. The intellect's expectations and intents spontaneously and automatically trigger the necessary bodily mechanisms to bring about environmental interactions, and your intent, as expressed through your intellect, directs your experience of the world. I am focusing on the intellect here, but remember it is cushioned by other systems. If the intellect believes the world is a threat to existence, that belief will alter its intents and consequently the body's activities. The beliefs of the intellect function as powerful suggestions, particularly when it identifies closely with these beliefs, minimizing any distance between the intellect and its accepted truths. I'm doing my best to explain the practical aspects of the intellect's beliefs and their power in shaping your experiences. At one time, you both had difficulty understanding these ideas. Your relationship and private beliefs about the kinds of partners you wanted brought about numerous actions leading to your eventual meeting naturally, of course. Your beliefs bring you into contact with elements that affirm them, drawing from framework 2 all necessary ingredients and eliciting behavior from others that align with those beliefs. Your own attitudes and beliefs about foreigners, people's integrity and trustworthiness, put you in correspondence with those same beliefs in others, leading to experiences like the translation fiasco. A different kind of behavior could have been elicited from the same people. Like attracts like in this regard. These individuals, like you, also hold beliefs in people's trustworthiness, but under those conditions, you all interacted on many levels. The books were published and have helped many people because you were also aligned in positive beliefs, which outweighed the others. You get what you concentrate on, and your beliefs largely determine your focus. There are no magical methods, only natural ones that you use continuously, though sometimes these are based on assumptions mistaken for truths. A small example, one Rupert finally realized, is a beautiful instance of natural methods. He heard tomorrow's weather report, imagined an uncomfortable 90-degree temperature, and began to feel warmer. He remembered previous discomforts and projected them into the weekend, feeling trapped. Midway, he caught himself and reminded himself not to worry about tomorrow today. He built a more beneficial picture by gathering evidence supporting a positive experience. The process works. You only need to become aware of it. Your experience follows your concentration, belief, and expectation. The mind is a great discriminator, using its reasoning to bring about nearly any experience within your framework. This marks the end of Seth Speaks, the magical approach. And this was our part 10. What did you think about this particular passage? Please leave it in the comments below. And also please stay tuned for the detailed summary video I'll be uploading shortly after this one is posted. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you've enjoyed this video. And as always, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. I am Tony Victory, a wolf uncaged. Thank you.